Quick note before we get into it, nothing in this video is financial advice. This is purely educational. Trading and investing carry real risk, and you should always do your own research before making any decisions. Now, here's the problem with most traders' alert setups. They set a price alert, price hits it, they get a notification, they open their app, and the move is already over. That's not an alert system. That's a highlight reel of missed opportunities. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step alert setup across 4 platforms: TradingView, Glassnode, BingX AI, and a bonus automation layer that keeps you genuinely ahead of price action, not chasing it. Let's build it. Welcome to AlertEdge Daily, your real-time market monitoring edge. Today's improvement is the alert system. Here's exactly what we're covering. TradingView, condition-based alerts, and the PineScript setup that monitors charts for you around the clock. Glassnode, the 2 on-chain dashboards worth watching daily and how to read them fast. BingX AI, the 3 filters that surface real setups and cut out the noise. And a bonus automation layer, how to connect everything through webhooks and a single Notion dashboard so your entire system lives in one place. No fluff, step by step. Let's go. TradingView is the foundation of any serious monitoring setup, but the way most people use it, watching price tick by tick, completely defeats the purpose of having an alert system at all. The upgrade is condition-based alerts. Here's exactly how to set them up. Open the alert creation panel on any chart. You'll see a drop-down that defaults to something like crossing. That default is your enemy. Change it. Alert 1 RSI threshold. Set your first alert to fire when the RSI on the 4-hour chart crosses below 32. Not 30, 32. By the time RSI hits 30, price has often already moved. Giving yourself a 2-point buffer means you're watching before the crowd starts reacting. Do the same on the upside, RSI crossing above 68. Same logic, early warning, not confirmation. Alert 2, volume spike. Set a fixed volume threshold based on the asset you're watching. Look at the last 30 days of volume history. Find the average and set your alert at double that number. When volume doubles the average on a 4-hour candle, something is happening. It might not always be actionable, but it's always worth looking at. Alert 3, Bollinger Band breach. Bollinger Band breaches combined with the RSI alert create a high-quality overlap signal. When both fire within the same session, that's a meaningful shift in momentum, not just a routine fluctuation. Set each alert to trigger on bar close, not on every tick. Tick level alerts create noise, bar close alerts create signal. Always set both mobile, push, and email for every alert. Notification systems can glitch. Running both means if one fails, the other catches it. I've never missed a setup I cared about since switching to dual delivery. Now, here's where the setup goes from good to genuinely hands-free. PineScript is TradingView's built-in scripting language. You don't need to know how to code to use this. The script is already written. Link is in the description. Completely free, copy and paste. Here's what the script does. 1, it combines the RSI threshold, volume spike, and Bollinger Band breach into a single compound condition. All 3 have to be true at the same time. When they are, 1 alert fires, clean, no duplicate pings. 2, it paints the signal candle a distinct color directly on your chart. So even when you're reviewing charts manually, any candle that met all 3 conditions is visually flagged. You can scan weeks of price history in seconds. 3, it fires a push notification with the asset name and time frame so you know exactly what triggered without opening the app. Apply it to every asset on your watch list. It runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when your screen is off. That's the point. You stop watching charts and start letting charts report to you. Glassnode is where you get the data that price charts don't show you. Actual on-chain activity, what wallets are doing in real time. This isn't sentiment. This is behavior. 2 dashboards. That's all you need to check each morning. Dashboard 1, exchange flow. This tracks how much crypto is moving into exchanges versus out of exchanges. Inflows suggest selling pressure is building. Outflows suggest assets are moving to cold storage, longer-term holding behavior. You're not looking for precision here, you're looking for direction. A sustained inflow trend combined with a rising RSI on TradingView is a combination worth paying attention to. Set a calendar reminder 5 minutes every morning to check this dashboard before the session opens. Make it a habit before it becomes a signal. Dashboard 2, realized price. Realized price is the average cost basis across all Bitcoin held on-chain. Think of it as the average price every coin last moved at. When spot price trades well above realized price, the average holder is in profit. When it approaches or drops below, that historically marks periods of significant stress in the market. I use this as a macro filter, not a trading signal. If we're well above realized price, I lean toward looking for long setups. If we're near or below it, I shift my posture and wait for stabilization before acting. Glassnode doesn't have a traditional alert system the way TradingView does, so the workflow here is simple. Bookmark both dashboards. Check them every morning before you look at a single price chart. Context first, then signals. BingX AI runs a real-time scanner across thousands of trading pairs, crypto, forex, commodities. It's not surfacing price movements, it's surfacing setups, pattern-based conditions with documented historical reliability. 3 filters. Set these once and leave them. Filter 1, minimum 24-hour volume, $50 million. I don't look at illiquid markets. A strong signal in a low-volume pair means nothing if the spread is wide and execution is unpredictable. 50 million in daily volume is the floor. Filter 2, signal confidence, 75% or above. BingX scores each signal. Below 75, the pattern hasn't shown enough historical consistency to be worth my attention. This filter alone cuts the noise roughly in half. Filter 3, time frame 4-hour and daily only. Anything shorter than a 4-hour is reacting to noise, not structure. Daily signals carry the most weight. 4-hour signals are your entry timing layer. Anything below that and you're scalping randomness. Nick, when an asset clears all 3 filters, it rises to the top of the list automatically. That's your short list for the session. The real power move, cross-reference any BingX signal with your TradingView PineScript alerts. When both systems flag the same asset at the same time, that's 2 independent processes pointing in the same direction. That's when I look hardest. Here's the automation layer that ties everything together. TradingView supports webhooks. When an alert fires, instead of just sending a push notification, it can also send a data payload to any URL you specify, including a Notion database. I've built a simple Notion dashboard that logs every alert automatically, asset name, time frame, which condition triggered, and a timestamp. So instead of having 20 separate push notifications scattered through my phone, I have one clean searchable log of every signal that fired in the last 24 hours. I review it once in the morning and once in the evening. 2 check-ins. That's the full active time I spend on monitoring. The Notion template is linked in the description. Free. Duplicate it directly into your own workspace. Let's bring it together. TradingView. Condition-based alerts on RSI volume and Bollinger Bands, firing on bar close, delivered to both mobile and email, automated by PineScript running around the clock. Glassnode, exchange, flow, and realized price checked every morning as your macro context layer before you look at a single price chart. BingX AI Scanner filtered to 50 million volume minimum, 75% confidence floor, 4-hour and daily timeframes only, cross-referenced with TradingView for high conviction setups. Notion dashboard, connected via webhook to log every TradingView alert automatically. 2 check-ins a day replaces hours of manual chart watching. The Pine script and the Notion template are both in the description. Free, no email required. Before you go, 2 things. Drop a comment below with the number of the tool you want the next full deep dive on. 2 for Glassnode, 3 for BingX AI, 4 for Trade Ideas and Holly AI, 5 for LunarCrush. I read every comment and I build this content around what this community actually needs. And if this gave you one real improvement to your setup today, subscribe and turn on notifications. AlertEdge Daily drops new monitoring content multiple times a week. One missed video might mean one missed setup. This is AlertEdge Daily. See you in the next one.